The Reserve Bank of Malawi, RBM, has announced that only 3 out of 8 banks participated in a foreign exchange auction last week, making it difficult to determine the official exchange rate of the Malawi kwacha.
I think the challenge of foreign exchange is one of scarcity. When there is a scarcity, the price of that product or item will typically increase.
Foreign currency is a bloodline of an economy. Without it, nations cannot import fuel, medicine, or essential goods.
For Malawi, this is not a hypothetical scenario, it is reality. Foreign currency is not just scarce, it is vanishing.
The Malawian local currency has lost over 40% of its value in recent devaluations. Fuel shortages persist. Inflation is pushing basic goods beyond the reach of ordinary Malawians.
This is a video you do not want to miss. My name is Brendan and this is M-Dubz Report. Mwatsuka bwanji, mwaswera bwanji, madzulo abwino.
One of the biggest contributors to this forex loss is the Indian business community, which controls a significant share of forex bureaus and plays a major role in sending money out of the country.
Let's look at how forex flows out of Malawi.
Many Indian business owners based in Malawi hold dual citizenship, often maintaining strong financial ties with countries such as India, the UK, South Africa, and the USA. This legal status allows them to send profit abroad without breaking local banking laws. While these transactions may be legal on paper, they reduce the amount of forex that stays in Malawi because the money earned in the country is not reinvested locally but sent elsewhere. Many of these bureaus deliberately buy forex at lower rates from individuals and businesses, then sell it at much higher rates or transfer it abroad for bigger profits. Since many of these forex bureau owners have strong business connections outside Malawi, a large portion of the forex they handle does not remain in the country, but is instead moved overseas. To get around banking rules that limit large forex withdrawals, some Indian business owners use middlemen, typically black Malawian citizens with no direct business connections, to withdraw forex from banks on their behalf. These middlemen collect large sums of foreign currency over time and then hand it over to the actual business owners. This method allows businesses to send money abroad while avoiding detection by financial regulators, making forex shortages worse. Some businesses take advantages of trade loopholes to move forex out of the country. One common trick is to overstate the cost of imported goods. By doing this, they can justify sending large amounts of forex abroad as payment for goods and services. Apart from businesses, politicians also play a big role in forex shortages by using their power to access and control large sums of foreign currency for their own benefit. Unlike ordinary businesses that must follow strict banking procedures, politicians can pressure financial institutions to give them large sums of forex, often far more than they actually need for government-related expenses. Politicians often request large sums of forex for short government trips abroad, claiming they need it for travel expenses. However, in many cases these amounts are far greater than what is actually required. Some officials also arrange for associates to travel with prepaid Visa cards loaded with forex, which are then used to withdraw cash abroad. This cash is either sold on the black market for profit back in Malawi or deposited in foreign bank accounts, reducing the forex reserves in Malawi.
So what's the impact of forex loss on the Malawian economy?
The continuous outflow of forex has serious economic consequences. The kwacha loses value as forex reserves shrink. Businesses that rely on imports struggle to get forex, making goods more expensive for consumers. The government is forced to borrow money from other countries, increasing national debt. The black market for forex grows, leading to inflation and worsening economic inequality.
This leaves us in a cycle where a few benefit and the majority struggle.
Where do you think we go from here?
To fix this problem, Malawi needs stricter financial regulations, better monitoring of forex bureaus and banks, and stronger enforcements against businesses and politicians that illegally send forex abroad. Without these changes, forex shortages will continue to hurt the economy.
This leaves us with a crucial question. If forex is leaking out of the country faster than it enters, how can Malawi counteract this trend?
We first need to examine how Malawi acquires foreign currency. Currently, the country depends on 3 main sources. Number 1, agricultural exports. Tobacco, sugar, and tea are the primary forex earners. Tobacco alone accounts for over 50% of forex earnings. However, global demand for tobacco is declining, making it a less sustainable long-term solution. Number 2, foreign aid and loans. Malawi relies heavily on foreign aid. However, This dependency also exposes a nation to vulnerabilities, especially when donor policies shift or aid is reduced. For instance, the recent freeze on US aid, which previously contributed over 13% of Malawi's national budget, has further worsened the forex deficit, severely impacting sectors like healthcare and education. And finally, number 3, tourism and other exports. Malawi's tourism sector has great potential but struggles to attract international visitors. One major issue is the high cost and limited availability of flights into the country, making it less accessible compared to foreign competitors like Kenya, South Africa, and Tanzania. Cost of accommodation is another issue. Airbnb listings and Lake Malawi resorts often charge prices that don't match the value offered, especially when compared to more developed tourist destinations both in and outside Africa. So while Malawi has beautiful landscapes, a stunning lake, and a rich culture that is known to have some of Africa's friendliest people, these pricing and accessibility issues make it difficult to position the country as a competitive travel destination. Without strategic interventions to improve affordability and connectivity, tourism will remain an underutilized source of foreign currency.
And that's where the real issue begins.
The forex crisis in Malawi is not just a problem of scarcity, it's a problem of distribution. Even when forex enters the monetary system, it leaves through loopholes. Will the Malawi government act before it's too late? What do you think? Let's discuss this in the comment section below. And if you found this video helpful, please do like, share, and subscribe to help spread awareness. Thank you so much for your time.
I have been your host, Brendan, from M-Dubz Report. Until the next time, Zikomo.